Yo, what's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another video. Welcome to another episode of the St. Louis Rams Madden 21 current gen franchise here on the PlayStation 5, but it is last generation's PS4 game, as we have had this series going since the release of Madden 21, and it will all end today. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed the series at all. Make sure you subscribe for future franchise modes, because this is not where the buck stops, that is. We will definitely be having more. We obviously have the Miami Marlins franchise going on MLB The Show 21. We will have a new series coming to the channel eventually. But right now, let's get into some Rams football, as Jameis Winston taking the field against our Rams, 36-7 as far as touchdown-interception ratio. They're going to run the football for a touchdown with Elam early on in the first quarter to take a 7-0 lead. Now, we know Jamal Carter has had to take the reins, but he's got Cam Akers back in the lineup, and Cam Akers will score a short yardage touchdown to tie the ball game up at 7. Here's Jameis. He gives to Elam. Look at Elam making some moves, putting his head down and getting to the end zone with reservations for 6, seemingly to Chili's with the way he was running. He had to go get his original chicken crispers. It's 14-7. Here is the Saints on their next possession. Winston finds Elam up the middle for a completion on 3rd and 15, and the defense, when they get a chance to get off the field, they just haven't been able to do it. It's a field goal for the Saints, and then Carter is sacked, and he loses the football. Picked up by Cam Jordan. Gets it back in the hands of Jameis Winston here on offense. Gets a slant off to Michael Thomas for the touchdown catch. And the Saints really running the Rams out of the building right now, 24-7. But could Jamal Carter make a little comeback here? Here's a deep throw. Gunter with a big catch, and the rookie tight end getting it done with a 43-yard grab to get it back within 2 scores. Here's Jameis Winston now on 3rd and 22. He's going deep to MT. It's a touchdown. You can't expect Leighton Vander Esch to make any good man-to-man coverage on that play. 31-14 at that point. That is how the game goes into the half. Saints already with 315 yards of total offense. So coming out into the second half, here's Carter to Cooper Kupp, who will take it into the end zone after a brilliant slant play. Touchdown Rams. It's back within 10, but the Saints find themselves down near the goal line, and it is Elam once again. This guy is absolutely thrashing this Rams defense here at home. So 38-21 is the score. Carter going deep. He's got Cooper Kupp in front of Marshawn Lattimore. Kupp down the right sideline, and he will score. Nobody able to get there. Kupp had some reservations, but he prefers TGI Fridays. 10-point game, 38-28. Here's Jameis Winston with a wide-open receiver. You cannot leave these guys this untouched, as it will end up hurting the Rams. 75-yard touchdown score. What is defense in this game? 45-31. Here's Elam. He gets absolutely bitch-slapped, and John Johnson III is going to pick it up for the scoop and score. I don't even have any places he could have reservations to, but he has them somewhere with a 6. So 45-38. It's a 7-point game. Saints trying their damnedest to take a 10-point. No! Wait, they're going for the 14-point lead. Look at the fake field goal, and Sean Payton's aggressiveness may have just won him a postseason game here. Dallas Goedert with the catch. 52-38. Here's a tip off of a defender that is caught by Jeremy Burley, who makes the play for the touchdown. 52-45. Still only a 7-point game, but the Saints will get the first down needed on the ensuing possession thanks to Elam, and that is it. Jameis Winston will take a knee, and it will be a W for the New Orleans Saints. at home in the divisional round. So the Rams' first playoff appearance of the series ends a lot sooner than we would like to say it is over. Jameis Winston outplays Jamal Carter. Elam, though, 186 yards, bunch of TDs. Cooper Kupp had 230 yards receiving. It did not make a dent. But hey, a 7-point game, a hard-fought game. Unfortunately, neither defense really played all that well, and when they did, it was to pick up a scoop and score or a pick six or something to really go in favor of the scoreboard. We take a look at the final Pro Bowl, and you see Cooper Kupp is in there. There were some other ones early on. Of course, Cam Akers was in the Pro Bowl. We're taking a look to see, I believe there's like 8 or 9 total Pro Bowlers from the team. Darryl Cage made the Pro Bowl, so that is cool to see Darryl Cage doing well. We also, we had some other guys in there. I believe Van Der Esch made the Pro Bowl as well. But the final ending up of the Super Bowl, the Saints get upset by the Buccaneers. So it will be the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Baltimore Ravens. So the 1 seed from the AFC losing to the 7 seed from the NFC as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take home the Super Bowl in this situation here in 2023. So Jamal McDonald is their Super Bowl MVP. I want to know who your favorite player on our Rams was in this entire series. Let me know that in the comments section below. But we are not done here. Time to sin ahead 10 years. And we all know this can take a really long time in Madden. So, yeah.
2,000 years later.
Okay, we are finally back here with some stats. Pat Mahomes is way on the top. There's Scott Murray. He no longer plays for our Rams. He plays for the Patriots now, but, you know, crappy uniform aside. Cam Akers, 15K yards. You'll love to see that. 124 total TDs. Cam Akers running amok in this series. I definitely enjoyed having him. Receiving-wise, I don't see Cooper Kupp. He's probably retired. There's Greenberry, who we had as a rookie at the end of the series. He ended up having a pretty good career. Not quite 10K yards yet, but he does have some time left over before he would be scheduled to be retired. Mekhi Becton, look at all those sacks given up now. But he's played a ton of years, so I got to give him credit where credit is due. Let's see, how did our defenders do? Patrick Queen had a lot of tackles. Okuda, that's a lot of tackles. Longtime player. Tackles for loss. Quinnen Williams, Chase Young. There's Darryl Cage. 60.5 career sacks. Not sure that is Hall of Fame worthy, but he had himself a good career. Alex Peterson with 111.5 sacks. That is pretty darn good production from him. I knew he was going to end up playing well. There's Ginger Jacobs. I believe that was somebody's created player in this series. Darryl Cage obviously played well. Roosevelt Vernon, I remember him. Arnaud, I remember him getting drafted as well. A lot of these guys. Some of them are user players. Let me know if you see your user player and if he did anything of note throughout the series, because it would be very interesting to know if any of you guys actually got anything done. I know that this was probably one of my shortest franchise series, especially for Madden, that I've ever done, but honestly, the Madden 21 burnout was real for me, as not only did I play a ton of it for these franchises, both Bengals and Rams, but I played a ton of it for Twitch. If you guys didn't know, I do stream over on Twitch, and there is a link in the description. So make sure you go over there, drop a follow if you want to see any content from me outside of just YouTube, and connect with me further. It's a great place to hang out and become a further member of the community and see me play other games that maybe aren't even just sports games, just all kinds of stuff. I play sports games over there as well, but I'll be branching out into a ton of other things. I play Switch games, Pokemon, you know, all kinds of stuff. So go over there, check me out, say hello. I'd love to see you. Link is, again, in the description. So we're taking a look here at the records, and it doesn't really appear to be anything too crazy. Obviously, Cam Akers is on the career records in rushing. He definitely had himself a hell of a career with 15K yards. But looking for sacks, really don't see anybody that made it. Alex Peterson's about 38 away from making that list, which is surprisingly really good. Let's see. For a season, it's a lot of Breeze, some Mahomes, a Jameis Winston. Passing TDs, Jordan Love had 44 in a season. Nice. Rushing yards, don't see any Cam Akers. Rushing touchdown, there won't be any Cam Akers here either. The days of 21-plus TDs for running backs are not going to be easy to get brought back, if we're being honest. It is a throwing league, 100%. Receiving touchdowns, nobody up there really. Catches, even that's going to be tough to give anybody those amount of catches. Myles Garrett did break the sack record in 2029 with 25. He also had a couple years of 22 sacks. Myles Garrett, just an absolute beast in Madden. They love him so much. In a game, Scott Murray had 540 passing yards, so he missed the record by 5 yards, something like that. Touchdown-wise, nobody really able to take that. Rushing yards, some 2020s in there, but those were against us early in the season. I think that really honestly hurt this franchise coming out of the gate, this one right here. The Bengals franchise was the shortest one I had ever done. This is probably second shortest for Madden anyways, but I think that honestly hurt this franchise coming out of the gate with some really hard games early on because the slider sets were really hard to figure out. Honestly, the wave at the start of the Madden 21 cycle was to play the game on All-Pro. And I was very stubborn, and I was like, no, I can play this game on All Madden. And honestly, it wasn't ready yet. So we take a look at that last Super Bowl that we had seen simulated where the Bucs won 28-27 over the Ravens, and we'll take a look at the rest. The Lions made a Super Bowl. Chad Hauser, though, he took a while to come along, but when he did, he got the Jaguars their first Super Bowl championship. Look at that. Two teams that had never won a Super Bowl going at it in 2024. So there you go. Then the Jags made it back the next year, but Jameis Winston got himself a Super Bowl MVP and won one for the New Orleans Saints. Kansas City Chiefs come right back on top, but the MVP this time was Freddie Lofton. No Pat Mahomes here. They were able to take down the Giants. Then we had the Texans try to get their Super Bowl championship, but they lost to the Green Bay Packers and MVP Kenny Clark, who ended up winning the MVP there. The Broncos beat the Panthers again. Quarterback Grant Bailey. So they had a young QB take them to the promised land in 2028. Broncos with the win there. Then the Ravens get another win, their fourth Super Bowl championship, and Lamar Jackson, and probably not super old age, but, you know, definitely a lot older, getting them the win there. Then the Broncos win again with Grant Bailey. Man, Broncos getting lucky with some really good quarterbacks. They get lucky here. They were lucky to get Elway. They were lucky to sign Peyton Manning, and now here they are with Grant Bailey just running amok at the end of this series. So then we go to 2031, and it is the Bengals who come in and win their first Super Bowl ever as they beat the Cardinals. So the Cardinals, two-time NFC champion, but zero-time Super Bowl champion. Then the Patriots are back. Oh no, not them again. They beat the 49ers, and the Pats take their seventh Super Bowl championship with Chris Sutter, the left end, winning them an MVP. So there you go. That is the end of the series. Here, once again, are all the champions. Let me know, guys, how I can improve the content in the future. I think I have some ideas for Madden 22, but I'm going to take the rest of this Madden cycle off. I'm going to be bringing some other sports content to the channel eventually. Obviously, we have the Miami Marlins series. A lot of you seem to be enjoying that. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. There will be plenty more Madden franchises as well as some other sports franchises coming your way. If you want to see some more franchise, make sure you click right here to see some more franchise.
I feel to break somehow.